In previous lecture we will completed osmosis and osmotic pressure. Now we will start your in-text question numericals. Then first numericals, vapor pressure of pure water at 298 Kelvin is 23.8 millimeter mmHg. Then 50 gram of urea formula is NH2 CO NH2. This one indicated urea. Is dissolved in 850 gram of water. Calculate the vapor pressure of water for this solution and its relative lowering. Means this numerical according to Raoult's law. That's why some value is given and value is 23.8. 23.8 vapor pressure of water. Vapor pressure of water H2O denoted by P10 and its value is 23.8 mmHg. Now second one is weight of water. Weight of water denoted by W1, its value is 850 gram. Now third one is weight of urea. Weight of urea, that's why denoted by W2 and its value is 50 gram. Next value is molecular weight of molecular mass, either weight of water M1 is equal to 18 gram per mole. Second thing, molecular mass of urea denoted by M2 is equal to 60 gram per mole. Then according to Raoult's law, that's why its formula is P10 minus P1 divided by P10 is equal to N2 divided by N1 plus N2. Clear? This one 4 according to Raoult's law. That's why here when we will use N2 is equal to W2 divided by M2, then N1 is equal to W1 divided by M1. Clear? Then our new formula is W2 divided by M2 divided by N1 is equal to W1 divided by M1 plus again N2. That's why W2 divided by M2. And we have already all value is given. That's why here P10 is equal to 23.8 minus P1 is equal to question marks divided by P10. That's why P10 value is same 23.8 is equal to W2 is equal to 50 gram divided by M2 molar mass is 60. Then W1 is equal to 850 gram divided by M1 value is 18 plus 50 divided by 60. Then gives us 50 divided by 60, answer is 0.83. Divide by 850, divide by 18, answer is 47.22. Please, you all are calculated by your Calci. Then 50 divided by 60, answer is 0.83. Here same 23 minus 8 P1 divided by 23.8, and that's why sum of these two value and then gives one value, then divide by 0.83, then 0.0173 value is formed. Clear? That's why when this 23.8 minus P1 divided by 23.8, this value when move on right hand side, means between them multiplication is occur. That's why here directly I will use this equation, and that's why multiply by 0.23.8. 0.0173 multiplied by 23.8 then gives us 0.4117. Then 0.4117 means this one 23.8 minus P1. When this 23.8 move on right hand side, then minus P1 is equal to 0.4117, and when this positive 23.8 move on right hand side, then its sign is also changed and convert into minus. When 0.4117 minus 23.8 then gives us answer is minus 23.4. Why? Because 23.8 value is bigger and it has a negative sign. That's why answer value means its sign is also negative. See, here negative and here also negative. Negative sign easily cancel out. That's why P1 I will write here P1 is equal to 23.4. This one is our main answer. Clear? Because in question already asked calculate the pressure of solute. Clear? And its answer is 23.4. Second numerical, boiling point of water at 750 mmHg is 99.63 degrees Celsius. How much sucrose is to be added to 500 gram of water such that it boils at 100 degree? Means here calculated how much sucrose is added. That's why now we will solve second numerical and value also given. .10. In-text question numerical. Here Ka value not given, but I will tell you Ka for water. Ka for water is equal to 0.52 Kelvin into kg per mole. Ka for water is equal to which value? Used 0.52 Kelvin into kg per mole. Now value given, elevation of boiling point, and that's why denoted by delta TB is equal to, gives us 100 degree Celsius. That's why 100 plus 273, then easily convert into Kelvin temperature, 373 Kelvin. Now second value is, this one is for water, that's why we know higher value minus lower value, then also gives us second value. Second value means which one? 99.63. Clear? That's why 99.63 degree Celsius value is given. When addition of 273, then this one easily convert into its Kelvin value. Then minus, when these two add with each other, then gives us which answer? 99.73. Then easily formation of, directly I will write, see again I will tell you, 100 degrees Celsius already given, then 100 plus 273, then this one convert into its Kelvin value. Now second, lower temperature is also given, 99.63 degrees Celsius, and when convert into Kelvin, then compulsory addition of 273. Okay, then higher minus lower value, then formation of 0.37 Kelvin. This value for delta TB, and this one is used in our formula. Second value is mass of water. Mass of water, that's why we can use with symbol mass either weight. W1 500 gram. Molar mass of sucrose. Molar mass of sucrose is equal to, gives us 342 gram per mole. Second, M2 W1, then calculated value which one? W2 is equal to question marks, means sucrose weight is question marks. You know water molar mass is 18 gram per mole. That's why we can use here which formula? Delta TB is equal to KB multiply by 1000 multiply by W2 divide by M2 multiply by W1. How to this formula is formed? Then you know in elevation of boiling point, delta TB is equal to KB multiply by M. Then M is equal to, we can use 1000 multiplied by W2 divided by M2 multiplied by W1. Then all value is already given. Delta TB is equal to, just find which one? 0.37. KB is equal to, here Ka instead of Kb is equal to 0.52 multiply by 1000 multiply by W2 is question marks, that's why W2 as it is, divide by M2 means molar mass of sucrose 342. W1 weight means already given 500 gram. All value is put it. That's why gives us which answer? Here 0.52 multiplied by 1000 multiplied by W2 means already calculated. When W2 is equal to when question mark, then 0.37 multiplied by 342 multiplied by 500 divided by 0.52 multiplied by 1000, then its answer is 63270. When multiplication of 0.37 multiplied by 342 multiplied by 500, then its answer is 63270. Divide by 0.52 multiplied by 1000 and its answer is 520. Then easily got 121.67 gram of sucrose. Clear? 123.67 gram of sucrose. That's why weight of sucrose already we calculated. See, this one is a important. Take one screenshot. Then maybe important for your exam. That's why which value is given first of all compulsory you can write given value, then after which one is calculated, then question marks for it, then which formula is formed or present for given value, then write its formula, then after all value is put then gives us given question's answer. Clear? Second, already in your textbook question number 11 and 12 is given. Maybe this one is easy for you, then please try. Clear? And 2.11 and 2.12 for your homework question, solve yourself and try it. Clear? Thank you.